Mic check 1 2. What it do? What it do? It's your boy Chaos back again with the recap. It's just our opinion again. Hold on, let me cut this down. I don't want to hear myself. It's just our opinion podcast, broadcasting live and direct. Still in the good state of Alabama, Utah, Alabama. Right back again with my brother Dark Prince. We're here on the recap side of the game. And I guess y'all probably say, damn, I thought y'all only do the shows on Sunday. Well, I want to tell y'all something. Something goofy happened after the show last week that we did on Ruthless record, and the late Eazy-E. YouTube decided they wanted to take the video because of copyright infringement, which I kind of felt like they probably would have did, but then again, I wasn't really for sure. But here's the thing. We're going to do it all over again. Bro, what you got to say?
Roll it, bro.
Straight like that. I mean, that's the only way we can put it out. I mean, the thing is, we was enjoying. It was a unification thing going on at the time, and they literally didn't like it. That's basically what it was. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do it all over again. But this time, there's gonna be more audio than it's gonna be video, because the thing is, it then got to the point where the First Amendment, free press, all this shit is about to go out the window. It's going to, it's more about what they want you to do now. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, we're going to go ahead and do it all over again. But this time, we're going to play it. We're going to keep it trio. That's right. We're going to talk about Ruthless Records again, ladies and gentlemen. The recap. If you guys didn't catch us Sunday, this was the subject matter, as you can see down on the ticker down at the bottom. Our culture, our music. Part 5. Recap. The Ruthless record story. Well, this is another situation where black people had their own record labels back in the days. We did one on Motown. We did one on International. We did one on Stax Records. Now, Stax Records was really black, white owned, but it was more of a mixture of black and white owned because it was more talented. Black people coming out of the city of Memphis and down south, in particular, to the point where they literally let the black folks run Stax Records, even though the Caucasians was running it too, but it was like a unification type of thing. Even though that was around the time of the Jim Crow South, all this shit. Well, y'all want to check the video out, just go on the channel and click on Stax Records. We did a whole view on that. But right now, we're back on the scene of talking about Ruthless Records. Ruthless Records was started by this guy right here, the late great Eazy-E, aka Easy E, Eternal E. You know what I'm saying? E. Eric Wright is his name. Born and raised in Compton, California, the suburb of Los Angeles, where I come from, South Central. I never got a chance to meet Eazy-E, but I know people that were close up under my umbrella that knew him pretty good. And I wish I had pictures, where I can show you guys, but a lot of that shit came up missing when I left California. But anyway, Eazy was born in 63, I think September 3rd, 1963. He was from, like I say, he was from Compton, and he was a dope boy, turned record producer. And his whole concept was that he was living the street life, selling drugs, and doing all kind of hood shit back in the days, to the point where he had homeboys that he knew that was into the music game, and he wanted to use his money and try to literally start his own record company. And the thing was, he wanted to be the hood Barry Gordy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother John Carr. You know what I'm saying? The big DJ, my DJ brother out of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Much love. You know what I'm saying? On the check in. Um, he literally took his money and he invest on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it does suck, bro. Yeah, it did. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do it all over again. But this time tonight, we're not gonna do it as long. We're just gonna do it like an hour. Try to do an hour and 30 minutes because my brother got something to do. And as for me, I gotta, get back to doing what I was doing on my beats because I was out there making some beats and stuff. So we were just trying to do a little recap tonight, you know what I'm saying, on the whole concept of Ruthless Records. But
Oh
we just
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do it.
yeah. I wanted to say, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, to the SA homie out there where that ride was a slapper. It definitely was a
Oh yeah,
banger.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
We
was listening
enjoyed it.
to it earlier today.
Yes,
Yeah,
we did.
hell
Salute. Salute. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So yeah, we gonna definitely incorporate.
yeah. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, that I appreciate we appreciate the love on that, bro,
Yes, sir.
because that song there was hitting for real, and I'm gonna make damn sure that I play it in the club or have my cousin shout
Yeah,
out to DJ Chopper.
yeah,
Have him
yeah,
play it in the
yeah.
club. In
Uh-huh.
fact, I need to make sure I had to remind myself when I get back to the SIP that I get him let him get the copy of it and let him play it in the club. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because man, like I
And
said,
get
we
some
need to bring
spins down
this
this way.
called real hip hop. We need to bring him back. You know.
Exactly. We're gonna get some spins going with it. That's for sure, because it's some new flavor. And I'm definitely looking for it. I love to hear it going down that way.
Yes, sir.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, go ahead.
But yeah. But anyway, Easy, you know what I'm saying? He took his money and invest into wanting to start his own music company, you know what I'm saying? And the thing was when he got the studio time paid up and everything and brought in his he had Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying, hooking everything up on the tracks and stuff. The
Mm-hmm.
thing was they ended up getting some guys from New York. And they called themselves HBO. HBO was New York based rap group, little underground rap group that they didn't know about Cali life. So they were trying to get these guys to rap about some six folds and pulling gang moves and all the little West Coast lingo. And they were like, we don't know about this shit. So they had to drop them like a hot potato, and nobody really was a rapping on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube was like, and Dre was like, shit, man, why don't you just do it? You know what I'm saying? It's your money, you know what I'm saying? It's your investment. Why don't you do your own thing? And he said, I'm not no rapper like that. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is just, produce. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, why don't you just give it a try? It ain't gonna hurt nothing. So he did. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he won. Like I said, we had a clip. You know what I'm saying? Out of fair use that he did. You know, in the studio. Yeah, you can see. Let's see if I can pull it up. It was kind of funny to me.
But jealous people, they just have fits.
I think.
What you want me to scream? To put out hits. Now I want to turn up. Oh shit, man. Now I want to turn up. Oh shit.
73 take.
Shit.
We only got two tomorrow. That's all right. Keep
You
going.
can't say shit.
Wait a minute. Who does it?
Easy does it.
But how does he do it?
Longer, gotta be longer.
That was perfect right there. Yeah.
That was
I hear it in the backyard.
Yeah, he was like, man, he was like, I'm gonna get this shit together, but at the same time, it's still rough. because this is not what I do. But he ended up, like I say, a lot of times you just have to, if you want something done, you have to really fight for it. And he did that, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, first track, you know what I'm saying? Way back in the days, I can remember as a child, first hearing, and I was like 10, 11 years, not 10 years old, and Boy in the Hood dropped. And it was like an underground cut back, I want to say 1980, late 1986, early 87 is when I first heard Boy in the Hood. And then when I first heard, when NWA first came out, it was NWA and the Posse, you know what I'm saying? And it was, of course, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, MC Ren, Dr. Dre, DJ Yellow, and Arabian Prince. Now, a lot of folks say, wait a minute, I don't remember no Arabian Prince being down with NWA. I ain't know you heard who that is. Well, he was the guy that was in the group that left before everybody else, before Ice Cube had left. And this is Arabian Prince right here. And the thing was, he seen Jerry Heller, and he knew it was some bullshit right off top, because I think he said something about, on the interview back here, he said something that he had seen Jerry Heller before, and he heard some real nasty things about this guy. So he hurry up and he didn't even talk bad about him. He just got on down, just got the fuck away, And then when it got to the point where they were doing their things and they're doing their thing, and music was sounding good and all this old stuff, and Jerry Heller got into the scene, Jerry Heller ended up wanting to sign, write out written out some contracts for them to sign, so he can basically forfeit forfeit the brand. In other words, he in control of the brand, which was NWA, stand for Niggas With Attitude. That's when, Raven Prince had already got on down, because he was like, he already knew it was some bad shit about the firewall. So it ended up being this group, NWA, which was, like I said, it was this, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, DJ Yellow, and Dr. Dre, and MC Ren. And they cut their first cut, straight out of Compton. Well, they had Gangsta and all that shit, and Dope Man, and it was just independent. It wasn't even owned a distributor company yet, which was Priority. You know what I'm saying? Later on, that's when the contract started coming out, and and that's when Ice Cube was like, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I think something sounds kind of shady, because why should we sign a contract, you know what I'm saying, on things that we created? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense.
Got that look on his face right now.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? This is our shit, But Jerry Headlock tried to make excuses about it, and he, Ice Cube pulled E to the side, like, bro, this is not right. Something ain't right here, man. I'm not, I don't know about this shit here. And he was like, it's all good, man. He helping us get to the starting point of our, career, and this and that and other. And Q was like, I don't know about that, E. And that's when Q, Dre and them was looking at Q like, man, come on, chill out with that, bro. I try to act off political with this shit and just go and sign the contract. And Q was like, nah, I ain't finna do that, bro. I'm not finna do that. I'll do my own before I do that. You know what I'm saying? So Q ended up leaving NWA around I want to say around almost close to the summer, around the summer of 1990. Just a little bit, couple of months before I moved down south for the first time. And Ice Cube basically went in. He still was around the circle of Priority Records. He just went in as a solo artist, and that's when he recorded America's Most Wanted. By that time, Easy and them was looking at him sideways, and they were like, this nigga, he's like a traitor, a Benedict Arnold. They were just basically trying to diss Q, you know what I'm saying, make Q look like he wasn't shit. But even though all through all that, you know what I'm saying, it kind of started up a little firestorm. And I'm gonna play the video, but I'm gonna play it, with the picture up here. D Barnes, what happened with Dr. Dre and D Barnes again. Um, if y'all don't know who D Barnes is, D Barnes was like a media mediator for this TV show called Pump It Up back in the early '90s, and she was I guess she was interviewing Ice Cube, and what happened was Ice Cube. I think Ice Cube said, I can't remember because I didn't see it, but Ice Cube had said something, and when Ice Cube said what he said, I think somebody went back and told Dre that D Barnes was like co-signing for what Ice Cube said. And Dre got pissed. So Dre seen D Barnes, they had a little party or something, a little get together or something. And she so happened Dre was there where D Barnes was at. And quiet as kept. Dre came up to D Barnes and like, I want to talk to you. I need to talk to you about something. And he grabbed her. He grabbed her really aggressively, so according to her. And that's when the shit started to hit the fan because they started arguing back and forth. And he just went in on her. And it ended up getting on the news and stuff. And she showed where he just literally just thrashed her. And it was like a joke to a lot of motherfuckers because they felt like, she should have never did the interview with Ice Cube because, it was gonna spark a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado, we're gonna play the audio of Miss Barnes. Here you go.
Young black woman who they felt didn't know what she was talking about.
So where were you when you crossed paths with Dre? What was it, the event?
It was, a record release party for No Face and BWP, Bitches with Problems. Tupac was there, and we were all, talking trash to each other, and he was like, put your money where your mouth is, come on downstairs, I'll be downstairs, we go shoot this pool, and we were like, yeah, let's go, we go shoot pool with Tupac, let's get, you got money, I don't know, you got money, we were trying to put our money together, we'll just fake it, let's go play. And I was heading down there, and I got interrupted. Someone pulled me aside, started to conversate with me, and I was like, I'll be right there, don't start the game without me. And while I was talking to this person, Dre approached.
And what did he do? Did he say anything?
Just grab me.
He grabbed you.
Just grab me. I thought he was going to walk past me. He just grabbed me.
Grabbed you how?
I'm sorry, kid. I just don't know if I wanted to elaborate now, or I want to put everything in the book and release it, so to speak. It's no secret. They grabbed me by my hair and started slamming me up against the wall. it's a painful and traumatic experience. And then when you add celebrity into the factor, it's a constant reminder. And in my situation, there's actually reference in songs.
Eminem, other artists, yeah.
So there's always, music is around for generations. So there's a constant reminder when the song plays. And it's not that song. I'm pretty sure there's 8 other songs. 8 other songs with my name, D Barnes being slapped, which never happened. I never got slapped. Never. Ever. Never got slapped.
You said sorry to me. I feel like we as men should be apologizing to all of you.
Well, no, not of you as men, so to speak, because not every man is like that. You know what I mean? Not every man is like that. I mean, you think about the women it affected, because like I said, I had young girls watching, 13, 14. So I got emails from young girls saying, you were my first experience with domestic violence.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were asking for help or crying out for help, I imagine.
No, I was too busy. I was too busy trying to survive.
Wow.
Because it was vicious. It was vicious. So I was too busy trying to survive.
How did it finally end with Dr. Dre attacking you, beating you?
Someone pulled him off me in the bathroom.
Someone finally did intervene.
Somebody finally pulled him off me in the bathroom.
In the women's bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
So it was against the wall and somehow ended up in the women's bathroom?
Yes.
Were you taken right to a hospital or?
Yeah, waited for the ambulance, not at the club. I wanted to leave the club. First, I didn't want to leave the club. Then I wanted to leave the club. But police and ambulance came and met us down the street at a hotel. To this day, I'm trying to figure out whose room we were in. So I don't know.
How long were you in the hospital, in and out, or was it overnight, or do you recall?
I do, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Now, I want to say this right here. Now, I just found a video clip from 1990 where Ice Cube was on the set of Boys in the Hood, and she was doing the interview with him. And I want you guys to see the reaction of how she presented herself. And y'all tell me what the hell going on.
Okay.
Here we go. Now, this right here can be shown. I'm going to show this. Hold it, because it wasn't 6 seconds. 16 seconds or some shit like that. Hold on. And y'all tell me what the hell, how the hell this shit look. Hold it coming up because internet kind of slow in this area. But bro, what do you think so far about when you think about the whole concept of what what D Barnes and Dre have been through? You know what I'm saying? On that level.
Well, like last, Sunday night, I hadn't known anything about them really, being together because I didn't know her like that. So
Right.
It's brand new to me, and
What it is.
I just let me hear what he got to say.
Okay. He just said it really wasn't nothing really all that serious, but the thing it was just, they took it as a big issue. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna hold on a second. Damn. I'm finna show you what he said. Right here. Hopefully it don't get flagged, but because it wasn't really that long. It wasn't nothing really to get all hyped up out. Okay.
So how long was Drake talking to her?
He really, it really wasn't too much no talk. It was more like he was upset and talking out of anger than anything. Hey, Lisa, welcome to the show there, sweetheart.
What's up, lady?
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I'm so
you didn't. I mean, how did they get together? As far as how did they get into a relationship? How'd that go?
it wasn't no relationship. It was the fact that she was interviewing. Like I say, I'm gonna show you the interview right here. Here you go. I'll show you the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube won't pump it up. I got all suckers 100 miles and running. Like to give a shout out to the DLC. Y'all can't complain.
That was their mentality, sensationalism.
Sister D, always in the middle of controversy, right here on Pump It Up.
Okay. Now, what you think?
Well, she says she's always in the middle of controversy, so it's not blowing my mind about that first video I just saw in there. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. You gotta let her own have it, though. Mm-hmm.
So, in other words, she made a bed. She had to lay in. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what's going on with that female in her head. All I can tell is I don't know if she's lying or not. And that's the thing about most females, you know what I'm saying, here, that we have, sadly, you know, in the coaches that I'm not saying that women aren't emotional. They're definitely, you know what I'm saying, the makeup of emotion. So their emotions going to be a lot stronger as far as exuding them and all. So she was talking about in a time point whereas she was in tears because she was recounting on the past trauma she had. I don't know if those crocodile tears or not. I'm not sure. That's the part I can't really, you know what I'm saying, perceive if it's real or fake or not. But after that last clip of her saying always in the middle of something, well then you supposed to be expecting to be in something like that because you're in the middle of drama.
Yeah.
Now I can halfway believe that you like the drama part is because most of, you know what I'm saying, the way we've been in this place called the US of A, under suspicion always, is that you've been trained this way since we've been coming up. So that's all we know is trauma, drama. That's it. I'm gonna yield back.
Yeah, you got a point there, bro. Because the way I see it is that, you know, she got to understand that that was a real serious situation at the time because Ice Cube was trying to give his crew the heads up, the 2+2, as we say. You know what I'm saying? And Dre and them wasn't trying to hear shit because Dre was just looking at the fact, nigga, we finna get $75,000 fees. So why the fuck are you fucking this up for us, Cube? Cube's looking at a bigger picture like, dude, we can be getting more than this if we do it like this because something just ain't right. This dude is fucking us, man. And y'all too damn silly to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it turned for the worst. Cause Q was like, fuck all that. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm finna go and start doing me anyway. I need to do me. Probably what I need to do. And then the point was when he got away, they didn't even know that John, God rest, John Singleton, was looking their direction for a movie at the time. Boys in the Hood. The movie Boys in the Hood was supposed to be for NWA. Those characters were supposed to have been Dre, MC Ren, DJ Yellow, and Ice Cube, and as well as Eazy-E. But the thing was, when that controversial situation went down, John Singleton had to recast his whole get down because of that situation. Only person that stuck to it was Ice Cube. And Easy E was like, he didn't want to be in that shit no way because it like sounded like a goddamn school day, after school special or some shit. He said. But it was all about ego tripping at the time. You know what I'm saying?
They were just teenagers, dog. I mean,
man was keeping the shit going. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying they was teenagers. What teenager you throw 75,000 in them, they gonna be like, I'm gonna look away from it.
Let's see what brother Valero said. He said she seen the tour, the money, and she wanted some money from Dre.
I can believe that.
You know what I'm talking about? And he's West Coast too. So like I said, bro, the streets talking. Everybody in California know what's going down. See, y'all, down south, the Midwest, the East Coast, they don't know how motherfuckers get down in the West Coast, on the West Coast, when it comes down to this industry shit. Because that's what that TV show was about. That TV show really didn't even have that many syndicate channels like talking about it. A lot of the channels that that show was on was a lot of independent channels at the time.
It was.
So that's why you said you never heard of it. I used to watch Pump It Up in Hollandale, believe it or not. It was on channel in Greenville. It was on channel 6 late at night.
What year was that?
1991.
No, I wasn't in Greenville. I was there.
Yeah, you was in Hollandale, yeah. Arsenio Hall. Yeah, I mean, shit. She ended up behind all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, we'll see if a sob story gets her paid. I mean, it looks like what it's for, so
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Anyway, even through all that, it was a lot. Most people don't know that Ruthless Records had a lot of artists that was besides Eazy-E and NWA. They had other groups. They had HWA. They had Penthouse Players, featuring DJ Quick on the right. They even had Chris the Glove. He was a part of the Ruthless family. Of course, you had Raven Prince, who was part of NWA that left before everything got going. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Damn, coming over the screen. Okay, you had, of course, the DLC. You know what I'm saying? He was also, real big part of the Ruthless family, and one of the second artists to sign with Ruthless. You know what I'm saying? And in all these years, I never knew that. I always thought he was from South Central. I never knew he was from Dallas, South Dallas, Oak Cliff area. No, North Dallas, no, Oak Cliff area. I always thought he was from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So, and then let's see who else he had. Oh, yeah. Then you had many more artists. You had, you know what I'm saying, Drakester and BG Knockout. It was right here. As a matter of fact, BG Knockout just turned, I want to say 50, 51, about 51.
Yeah.
He just turned, his birthday just passed a couple of days ago.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Shout out to BG.
Yeah.
Then you have Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? Who signed with Ruthless in '94. They was like the new version of NWA.
Is Crazy still in the hospital out there in Cali?
Yeah, I don't know. Valero, you heard anything out that way, bro?
Yeah. What's the word on Crazy out that way? I don't know if he's still in the hospital out that way, but we heard last December or November, he was out there. So I'm still wondering if he's still out there or not. Has anybody heard anything?
Holy us, he'll tell us. But yeah, because I ain't heard nothing yet, man. But
Me
you know,
neither.
because the thing is, when he dropped them Jews about that meeting in 1991, saying, you know, and it circulated real big time because I mean, like not just him, but even Lazy Bone even said something like I showed, you know, and I heard played the audio clip on the Foxhole that time, you know what I'm saying, on the last show that we did, you know, what he was saying about situation. Okay. Like, you know, Mad CJ Mack, OG. He was also on Ruthless.
Really?
It's good. Let's see, hold on. He said something, hold on. Rap, not rape. Damn phone. Yeah. Okay, I got all the I was like, huh? Yeah, yeah, we gotta get some clarity.
Please.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Then you got Drakester, which was VG Knockout and Drakester. They was two guys that was in their own group, you know, off Ruthless. And then, of course, JJ Fad, Sonic.
They still alive?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. They on my face. They one of my favorite friends.
Really?
Yeah, they be posting there. They be posting on there every now and again. On their page every now and again.
They still live out in Cali?
Yeah, they're still out there. You know, old girl on the left, I forgot her name. I think that's Baby D that's on the left. She kind of reminds me of my sister Doris. That's how my sister Doris used to look back then, you know, like that. And everybody used to get her and Baby D mixed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my sister ain't no damn JJ fan. And I'm like, Doris's eyes is hazel. Baby D's eyes is dark brown.
Who's that on the right again? Far right.
I never. Well, Baby D is the one on the left. I don't know. I could never put those two on the right. I forgot their names, but I always knew Baby D because Baby D reminded me so much of my sister.
Okay.
So, you know, and then her cousin, Baby D's cousin, Ebony, that I used to go to school with, they all related, and she looked just like, and you could tell they was related because she was light skinned just like that, and it had some that good ass pretty hair and shit.
And you say you still Facebook friends with them?
Yeah, they on Facebook. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to get that.
They don't look like that now though. I mean, they didn't put on some weight because they had kids. All of them got kids. So yeah, they aged up a little bit. So
How old are they? Were older than us anyway? They should be.
Back then, they was like in their teens. They had to been like 17, 16.
What year did Supersonic drop? You remember?
I want to say 88. Not 87, 88.
So 12, yeah, and they was what at the time frame? 19, 17, somewhere now?
You said what now?
I said they were 19 or 17, something like that.
Yeah, they was in their late teens when they first dropped.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, they in their mid 50s now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lero, right? He said, "Yeah, they some big girls." That's what I told you. They don't go right now. I told you. Yeah, they put on some straight up weight.
So they ain't saying Supersonic, they saying Supersize It.
Yeah. Supersize It. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, they was like our little so-called West Coast version of Salt and Pepper. You know, gotta love.
I love JJ.
Yeah, Michelle A. Yeah, Michelle A. on you know what I'm saying.
She still got that mouse voice.
She was like, Oh yeah, hell yeah. I thought that was the most weirdest shit ever. Because when I first see, I never seen her in person, but when you hear her singing, you thinking that's how she how she talk. She talked to her voice. Because you see when she sing, her voice get deep. But when she's not singing, just but because I thought she was playing one time, because I thought somebody was trying to get her to say. They said you sound like a little kid, and she was like, you know, and they were like, that's so cute. You talk just like a little kid. And then she's like, that's how I really talk. And I was like, oh no. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
I was like, no, no. I was like, because I'm thinking she was, just being funny. But they said that's how she really talked. So.
Well, can't help genetics.
Yeah, I mean, cause like I say, anything is possible in those type of situations, bro. Okay, now let's see. Now I think that's all the artists that I know that they was on. Oh no, there's not. We had they had another artist. Well, no, that's the wrong picture. That's the picture I was looking for. This is the one that you was kind of confused on, like you ain't even never heard of her. Easy E went to the high standards and started going to the other side, and he
That's
signed
that
this
Jerry
young.
Heller doing right there.
Yeah, he signed this Caucasian artist. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's a Caucasian artist named Terry B. I know you probably say what? You probably say this here.
You for real?
Yes! This is bullshit. Let's get this shit over with. Let's see how real this shit is you got. Ah, the shit.
It's real. That's a real artist, Terry B. She was signed to Ruthless Records in 1991.
Well, what she dropped? Because I don't remember what she dropped. What was her singles?
She had a song. She had a couple of songs. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that used to be my favorite little Muppet. I was Sesame Street too, man. Elmo. Oh man.
Yeah. So she had I don't know the name of that goddamn song, but I know she
Woo.
was talking about she wasn't representing Compton, she was representing Comptown.
You say
And
what?
I guess they must have thought, yeah, she
What part of
represented Comptown.
what late part of Compton at? What part you going back 1960? Because that ain't happening no more.
She was just letting
Comptown.
you know that she wasn't part of what's that? Hold on a second. What did he say? Check out check it out. Toker was in Ruthless also. Oh, for real? Okay.
Never
Check
heard
it
of him
out.
before. Who was that?
I don't know. That's my first hearing that too. Lisa
Mm-hmm.
said last says it all. I
Man,
mean,
Elmo.
yeah.
The Elmo, bro.
Yeah, well anyway, she signed with them I think in 1991. And
What's her name again? You say Stacy B. What's her name again?
Perry B. He said Stacy.
Man, get out of here, bro. Just get it out of here.
I don't want to play the video because I don't want us to get flagged again. So, but she had Terry B. She's still doing something I think today, but she doing like some rock kind of satanic looking ass shit. I don't know what the fuck she doing now. But when she was trying to Ruthless Records and did her little shit, her album did so bad they didn't even really. That's why you don't nobody really remember her because she did 10,000 units.
We said they did a song
You know what
together.
I'm saying? So, I just think that I just think Jerry Heller threw that shit up because they were like, we see all these Negro artists, we need for somebody white in there somewhere. Because
Man, they've been trying to, anytime we come up with something, they got to stick their little, you know what I'm saying, little pasty faces in there and try to steal something. Always. The only thing they came up with was the platinum office. I'm going to yield back, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, she wasn't even nowhere near South Central. She was from San Fernando Valley somewhere.
What the hell they know about gangsters?
Lisa said she still letting it supersize it.
Yeah.
You know what? But the thing is, I think they had a clip on the Living Color that said they were doing that shit, supersize it. I think
they probably did. Because that's another thing. They got everybody out here eating this junk food. They trying to hurry up and bust everybody hearts and livers and kidneys, and folks going right along with it. Go ahead. We ain't even talking about that though, dog. It's Ruthless Records. Go ahead, dog.
No, we ain't gonna get back to that genre until. Oh yeah, hell yeah! I was just about to say, bro, San Fernando Valley full of gangbangers now.
I don't see her as no gangster though.
But see, back in the '90s or the early '90s, it was kind of mixture. It wasn't that bad like it is now. Now, you know, because everybody's spreading out. You know, everybody trying to get out of South Central and go in different genres of Los Angeles, and you know, even out to the desert. You know, Lancaster, and Palmville, Mojave,
I'm feeling
as
that.
well as Barstone and Victorville and shit like that. I mean, I understand that.
I'm feeling all that. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But what I'm saying is, even so, being full of gangsters, how is that from that? Saying that it is.
I told you what it was.
That's what I'm talking about, man. They come here with mask on, talking about this is what we rep, man.
That's the same way like they did with, you know, bro. That's the same way like they did with the Beastie Boys and Def Jam. You know, when Def Jam first started out, you had LL Cool J and you had all these black artists coming out. And then they said, you know what, still some white boys out there, Beastie Boys. You know what I'm saying? Even though these boys did go hard though. I ain't
listen. Like I said, they like to sneak in their little cards at the card table. You know what I'm saying? Play this one. I'm just not for it no more, man. My thing is everybody got their own originality, their own uniqueness. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes everybody special. Bring what you got to the table. I hated that movie. I hate that movie.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah,
I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Let me calm down. The neighbors probably they got a little baby.
What boy said on that movie? Why you hating? Why you hating?
Because my thing is, it's a steal off the culture. Every time we come up with something, they little pasty raisin faces come up talking about we got to get it. I'm sick of it. What you came up with? You got your bluegrass. For some reason, that ain't selling for you. It's every time we got something going. Now you got to, let's put it in the NBA. Let's put it in sports. Let's put it on commercial. Let's put it in, you know what I'm saying, the Diet Pepsi commercial. All this, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody using bluegrass.
That's the thing. A recessive.
These niggas stealing.
They don't never come up with it on. They like to steal. Stealing is better. He calling out names tonight. Vanilla Ice.
Man, exactly. Yeah. That's what put them on blast. That's what we're doing. I'm calling out Vanilla. I'm calling out Eminem. Yep, calling out Eminem too. I'm calling out the Beastie Boys. Yeah, I'm calling Search. What the heck? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, throw him in there too. You know what I'm saying? Let's get him in there. Who else we want in there?
Third base.
Third base. Bubba Sparks. Throw him up in the mix too. Who else we had in there? I forget some because, like I say, anytime we trying to make our own money, they got to get in. Talking about we got to get a cut of that.
Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, it's a whole lot of them now, bro. It's a whole lot of them.
And that's my whole thing, bro. Like I say, it's got hijacked again and taken over. Can't keep nothing. Can't hide a cookie for a flashlight on the cookie. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, we back to Ruthless, man. Like I say, I'm getting off. I'm back on. Let's go.
It's like,
You for real?
Yes! This is bullshit. Let's get this shit over with. Let's see how real this shit is you got. Ah, the shit.
All right, yeah, okay.
That's not real. But anyway,
Let's keep the keep the chuck.
Even to all those, even to all those artists that came out on Ruthless, Easy still didn't see no good profits, and it got to the point where Dr. Dre started realizing the same thing Ice Cube had realized, and he tried to tell E the same thing. He was like, you know what, I think Cube owned something because, bro, we not seeing no money. And Easy like, shit, I'm seeing money. You might not be seeing no money, but I'm seeing money, nigga. And Dre was like, you know what, E, you being very, big headed right now, bro.
He did that on the interview years back. I remember. You know what I'm saying? What was his first album that came? Was it Easy Does It? His first solo album. Was it Easy Does It?
Yeah, Easy Does It, yeah.
I remember him being on MTV Raps. And NWA was sitting on the couch. He was sitting off to himself, you know what I'm saying? A little ways from there. Not too far from, you know what I'm saying? But maybe just a little ways from him. And he's getting interviewed. He's like, yeah, this is my album. This ain't got nothing to do with NWA. And I'm like, man, Easy, what you saying right now? But that was just my thoughts at the time frame. Because, see, as always, y'all, anytime we come with a group, which everybody's in the group, they're gifted. But you always have a lead singer. What they want to do is get in the lead singer's ear and pull you away from the group. It always happens.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't even one group that, you know what I'm saying, that didn't break up because he's doing his thing or she doing her thing. They just broke y'all up.
We talked about that on the whole on the Solar show, Solar Record show, and I was saying how they always come in and find, us being in a unified state with each other, and it's like we gotta break y'all up. Y'all getting too happy out here. Gotta find a way to throw the goddamn shit off.
And that's my whole thing about, you know what I'm saying, don't mind nobody sharing the culture, but come and trying to hijack stuff, I'm like, and then want to put it out there on the billboard that these folks hide. I mean, come stop it, bro. Stop it. We got folks that's got, you know what I'm saying, right now, artists that's got hot garbage out there, and they talking about they're in the top 10. If you go check out what's the top 10, they in there. I'm like, come on, man. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's real shit. That's real fucking shit. Because, like I said, like this video, we had to do a recap, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all just joining in tonight, because they stole the other video that we did Sunday. They jacked from beats like Ice Cube. They stole the other video because they claimed that we were playing video that was copywritten without permission. I don't know what the fuck that means, because the last time I heard without permission, that's when you literally stealing somebody's music and making money off of it. We're not making any money.
How you gonna steal our music and tell her, you know what I'm saying, we stealing the music that you done stole from us? I'm gonna yield back. Go ahead, dog.
Curtis, look on the thing, bro. Curtis Hines in the house.
What up, bro?
Yeah. What up, bro? Long time no see.
Hello. Yeah.
So much shout out to my brother in Minnesota, Curtis Hines. He was also one of us on the podcast back here when I first started out. We first started out. But yeah, that shit there, boy, I tell you, they took the whole fucking video.
Everything. That's my whole thing. Talking about permission.
We didn't got Russ. Here you go. Look what he said. Shit, the whole country was stolen in the culture.
They still stealing right now.
Yeah. Everything you do,
You got a birth certificate, people? You got a social security number, people? Turn your social security card over. You're going to have a 12-digit number on there and a letter. That letter goes to one of the 12 federal banks here in the U.S. So basically, they took out $1 million when you were born. That's why you got the birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? That was a contract being signed over by your folks over to them saying that you were a straw man, even though they didn't know a damn thing about what they were doing, but that's what happened. So when you die, they're going to collect that, which has been causing interest all these years for that first $1 million that they put on you, whenever year that was you was born. That $1 million since that time up to now, it's been getting interest, compound interest. So they're going to get that. They're going to get your electric tax if you decide to go ahead and do it big. They're going to get your taxes money if you decide, you know what I'm saying, you want extra biscuits on your plate in the morning. They don't care nothing about you, people. They're going to get that 7-cent stale tax at the store regardless of what you get in there. So here's my thing. They stealing. You got to put yourself in a position, you know what I'm saying, so they can't do that no more. UCC codes, I forgot the other one at the moment, though. But like I said, I'm going off, you know what I'm saying, into stratosphere right now. I'm going to come back down. I'm going to relax. But if we need to get into this stealing right now, that's got to be hot right now because that's what's been going on. And I'm tired of it.
Oh, yeah. They know it. Look right now, they're stealing our views. Our views, as soon as you said, and us saying, I done stealing, goddamn, the numbers went down. Damn, we can't have.
I gotta do another 30 days on Facebook, dog. I forgot to tell you that too. I gotta do another 30 days, you know what I'm saying?
You doing that again? I can tell you, bro, you gotta stop with that now. You gotta stop with that.
Well, they gotta stop with it. I'm sick of the Muppetry. I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? They mad Muppets and they continue to get mad about an hour. And for some reason, they said we had a constitution that said we had the right, you know what I'm saying, to freedom of speech and to assembly. That's getting shut down right now when you telling me I'm gonna flag you for playing something. Which means right now, whose line? Is the Constitution line or y'all line? Now, alphabet people, since y'all watching and listening and probably done bugged in right now, I'm talking to y'all. Is the Constitution right or are y'all lying? Because a lot of me and my people, we getting flagged on Facebook, we getting flagged on our YouTube videos. We can't put the math out there because y'all want to make sure it's confused and stay with the hot garbage y'all throwing out. So is it Constitution or is y'all lying? That's what we want to know. Y'all can get back with us. All right, dog. I'm done. I'm done.
He said they been lying. Oh yeah, we know that. They can't get nowhere else but to lie. You know what I'm saying? And then when you have a conversation about it, they're going to play the race card and say you're racist and you know.
That's the whole thing about it. We didn't even come up with the terminology. They did. Mm-hmm. Who came up with the separate but equal? Who came up, you know what I'm saying, white colored on it? We didn't come up with that. They did. Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, soon, you know what I'm saying, we get a frustration frown on our face, like I'm about to knock your jaw loose, you know what I'm saying? Now so you're an angry black person.
Right. Yep. He said everyone is getting flagged in the Mexican channel. Yeah, they come at everybody. No, it ain't. There's a black thing. Oh, we know that. It's an everybody thing because that's the thing about it. Like last week, bro. You was an example. You was there. We was having a good time doing that podcast last week, and they seen that. We was talking about all this shit.
Can't have a good time. Having a good time.
And you see what they did? They took the damn podcast and flushed it down the toilet.
Oh no, they got it in the archive. Best believe that.
Yeah. They got everything. Boy, you be surprised with the CIA and the CIA and them got.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how are you flagging? Yeah, how you flagging somebody if you ain't recording and running it over in the morning, drinking your coffee? Like, I see what they said.
He said the problem is blacks don't know how to keep important information to themselves. You know, damn well they watch black to learn, and we're God's chosen people. Yes, sir. All day long. All day fucking long. They know it. But the game is to be sold, not to be told. See, the thing is, we got a Mexican brother on here from my hometown, South Central Los Angeles. He knows about the whole divide and conquer situation between the Chicanos and the blacks in California. Hell, it's really across the nation because they got some of the Mexican folks thinking they're Caucasians now. You know what I'm saying? And they're like they on their level just to keep them from chiming in with us. So yeah, we know about all of that. But the thing is, it takes for us to realize history to understand what's really going on now. He said, "No." He said, "Judas sold Jesus out and can't take money with you."
Got to tell the planet that because they definitely believe they can.
Yeah, you still got motherfuckers think they gonna take checking the savings account to the grave with them. Say, you know,
well let's say it like this.
Let's
Let's say it like this: the Egyptians tried it, but they done robbed their graves. All the gold they took with them, believe me, museums, private owners, all of they dug them up and got all that. You ain't taking nothing because somebody gonna take it. If they know where it's at, they coming for it. Because most folks are lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to put in the effort for it.
To tell you that we're not owners of all of that. They knock the nose off the Sphinx to let you know that they don't want to show a nigga nose, to let you know your genre is over there.
Not mine, but I feel what you're saying.
We'll see. They go like, nah, your situation right here. We created you. We made you.
I just wish they, you know what I'm saying, just leave alone, you know what I'm saying? Do their thing, we do ours, you know what I'm saying? But I know that ain't gonna never happen because they got what's
not forget Spain started the whole international slavery. He said they want us to be divided, want us to divide black and versus brown, but we're good behind walls and the streets.
Man, we good anywhere without them around.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Mm-hmm. See, because the thing about it, they treat them just as worse than they treat us. Look what they doing. They got border patrol telling y'all to stay the fuck out of the country unless we want you over here.
Well, there's something going down in Texas right now. That's why I say I'm waiting to see how that's gonna jump off. I'm really watching that. I think it could Civil War II could just get kicked off from that. I'm gonna keep standing by and watching, eating my popcorn. But I'm definitely watching on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get back into this. We done went into a whole nother shoe. This all part of the show though. The thing is, we can get back into it with Easy. Even though Easy E at the time was starting to lose his group, you know what I'm saying? Because Dr. Dre decided to leave Death Row Record, but at the same time was still under contract. And called himself going over to Death Row Records, and he called himself, he got a little thing going where he brought Snoop Dogg in, and Snoop Dogg and them jumped on the track, you know, on his first album, The Chronic, and on the track called Dre Day, where he was dissing Easy. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that Easy still had it under contract, so that means whatever money that he was making at Death Row, Easy get a third of it. So that ended up being to a point where he thought he was basically low-key trying to diss Eazy on some shit. And this track right here, even though it's going to be a slick second track, you know, right here, Eazy had to let him know that he wasn't going.
You are now.
Oh, this is not it. Yeah. I'm trying to find it. I don't say the wrong shit.
Motherfuck Dre, motherfuck Snoop, motherfuck Death Row. Yo, and here comes my left blow. Cause I'm the E-A-Z-Y-E, and this is the season to let the real motherfucking G's in. You're like a kid, you fall the puppy, now you're dapper. But tell me where the fuck you from the anorexic rapper?
Just skirmishes yet. Everybody ain't involved. When this whole entire U.S. from time to time, everybody tell me something saying where everybody, you know what I'm saying, rounding up at. Where's the next holdout spot? Where's the next depot? Then everybody militarized. But right now, nah. Too many folks talking about what's going on with the Cat Williams stuff going on, what's going on with Oprah, what's going on, you know what I'm saying, in the White House, what the Republicans, what the Democrats doing, what they doing over in the Ukraine. Everything's all over the place except for where it need to be at. Right here, or where it's about to jump off at. But yeah, it's getting started.
Oh yeah,
it's getting started.
Well, but anyway, yeah. The thing is, like I say, bro, Curtis, you just joining in. We talking about Ruthless record label. You know what I'm saying? We up to the part right now where Eazy-E and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg is beefing. Well, that whole situation went down where it got to the point where it started getting a little ugly because Eazy was bragging about Dr. Dre still being under contract with Ruthless Records, and he was getting paid. Everything that Dre was recording and making, he was getting a part of it. So he told Suge Knight about it. Suge Knight and them sort of got together and sort of jumped Eazy and made Eazy sign the contract, sign him out of the contract. Suge Knight's threatened him and said, "You better sign this contract, or they're gonna fuck him up." But Eazy didn't even sign his name; he just signed something else. You know what I'm saying? And they gave him paper. He gave the paper to him, and that was into that. But it still didn't make no difference because he didn't sign his real name under law, court of law. So as that was going on, Ice Cube, he doing his thing in the movies, Boy in the Hood and all that old stuff. And then, everybody doing their own thing. It's just the fact that Eazy didn't realize that he was eventually going to go bankrupt because Jerry Headler was low-key stealing the money from Ruthless Records, putting in his own account, a separate account. And he let Eazy didn't even know about it, but until at the last minute. And it literally got back because all the checks that he was writing, it was bouncing. He was having all these damn bills that he had that he was trying to pay. He couldn't pay his bills. All this, his account was just flat, was froze because he had the money that he thought he had. All because of Mr. Charlie, that he trusted so dearly, was robbing him. And see, that's the thing. To the point where Eazy was already warned twice from two of his homeboys, Ice Cube and Dr. Dre, with the starting of Arabian Prince leaving the group. He was the first one that gave the warning. So that's three times. As you know, Eazy kind of fell to the wayside. He tried to re-record his last album. It really didn't chart. It really didn't really go nowhere. It was, just knew that he did something. But he did one song for the Beverly Hills Cop 3 soundtrack just months before he passed in 1995. Now, the thing was on that situation in 1995, before then, him and Ice Cube seen each other in New York. And it was kind of out of spite because Cube didn't even know Eazy was in New York, and Eazy didn't even know Ice Cube was in New York. They just met up at the same club there. I forgot the name of the club he said it was, but when they met up, they were talking. And he was like, I'm just being honest, I really want to get the group back together. And Cube was like, I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. He said, I was just mad to the fact that you wasn't trying to hear what I was trying to say to you. And he was like, yeah, Q, you're right. You know what I'm saying? I was being hot-headed. And he was like, if you want to get the group back together, I'm down with it. But I don't know what Dr. Dre gonna say. You got to talk with him. And he was like, man, I don't know, because me and Dre been going back and forth. He said, well, dude, you need to just try to find out. Don't assume, that he's not going to want to get back a part of the group, because that's how we started out. So he reached out to Dre, and Dre reached out to E, and they was talking about going back in the studio and starting the NWA's, I want to say the fourth album. But it never happened because, AZ went in the hospital for bronchitis. Come to find out, he's supposed to have had full-blown AIDS with a snap of a finger that took him out. But everybody say, well, Easy died because Easy was messing around all them hoes and he wasn't staffing up and yada yada yada. But they forgot one thing. Easy had a wife that he was sexing on, and they tested her and she didn't have nothing. Plus, she was pregnant with his third child. With their third child. So the answers never came up because everybody like, well, sometimes, if a person get it don't mean that the partner gonna catch it too. I find that hard to believe. But at the same time, you had other guys that basically was ride and die with Easy, like Bone Thugs and Harmony, Busy Bone, who did an interview back here stating that it was bigger than what we can ever imagine, and that Eazy-E did not die from a full-blown AIDS unless they injected it in him, because Easy had bronchitis, so he had coughs it was just normal to have coughs because that's what he went to the doctor for, so he can, I think, get a shot or something for his bronchitis. And if anybody know, I don't know nothing about bronchitis, but I used to date somebody a long time ago that had it, and it's basically just your certain part of your lungs, I think, is weak or something, and it get full of phlegm or some kind of way, and it keeps you coughing every now and again, and it was really getting real hard and heavy on Eazy-E's side. And he literally just went in and was trying to get himself, straightened out and everything. Now, at the time when he went in, they literally just automatically said that they needed to run some tests on him. And it's like, run tests on him for what? He got bronchitis. What else do they need to know? And that's what Lazy Bone was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And, he's like, this dude went in and he said that he was going to get checked out, going to get himself straight. And he was going to get back, back out. And next thing you know, they kept him in the hospital. And he was up there talking to us and everything. Then you look up, they didn't took him out the room he was in and put him in another room, and he was in the coma. And it was like, that's kind of weird. That's kind of strange. How did this happen? Well, the thing is, you got to go back to think about it. Eazy-E was going to start NWA back over again, and Jerry Hettler wasn't going to be a part of it. And one thing you got to know about the Slick guy, if he's not a part of the situation, you already know you got to be dealt with. You got to be dealt with. So he ended up losing his life on a basis of a lie, because Eazy like to win, true enough, but I think it was a bigger picture than what they were saying, and it's true. I mean, you can just sit there and just basically broaden your mind for a second to wonder, like, this dude was just here, you know what I'm saying, front and center, and then all of a sudden he's gone. I mean, don't get me wrong, they say you can be here today and gone today. I get that, yeah. I understand that part. But at the same time, there's always a method to the madness, especially when they know there's money about to be made. And they know that's what the whole concept was all about. So this dude literally lost his life because he wanted to start a whole other situation. Now, I'm going to play the clip out of fair use of the interview with Lazy Bone when he basically spoke on Easy's death. All right, we're in an hour and 19 minutes into the podcast. We're going to hurry up and kind of push a little further on. So I'm going to play the clip. Hold on a second. Just a second. I'm going to lock this out because I don't want no shit tonight. We're going to try to keep it G tonight. All right, here you go. All right, here you go.
Yeah, but people that mess with don't.
They're clean.
Yeah.
How do you know?
You smell them before you have sex
I had
with
it
them.
myself if they would have had it. Right?
Oh.
Disease is the worst thing about sex. Yeah, that's what. That's if you don't wear a condom. You wear a condom.
But when Eazy-E died, our whole life changed, man.
Oh yeah. Like what happened?
So I don't even want to get into that because I don't even believe that Eazy-E died of full-blown AIDS that quick.
What did that?
I think he got injected with it.
Damn. Oh yeah. Somebody injected him? Who you think injected?
Jerry Heller.
What the fuck?
Jerry Heller.
Jerry Heller injected Eazy-E with AIDS? His doctors?
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
What would be his motive behind it?
How else could you explain a common cough? How else could you explain that in November, December, my first leather coat I ever had?
Yeah.
Right? So I remember it like cooked food. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
top the leather coat into the shop.
Okay, I'm about to come, James.
I got you. Okay.
All right, so what I was saying was like Eazy-E, December.
Right. That's what you're doing.
January.
Right.
Full blown. I mean, no. HIV positive.
HIV positive,
January.
okay.
February. Full blown. March, dead. Ain't nobody never died like that.
God damn. So you're saying Magic Show did?
But he went to no. Now I'm gonna tie Jerry Heller back in, and I ain't gonna put the cough back in it no more.
It's all good.
Because
that gave me a sort of a visual.
Well,
I was there.
I can stop right there.
You was
how
there
he got
too.
in the White House. When he got in the White House, after that happened, all the things that turned.
That dude
His
said,
power really set him up by knowing so much and getting into the White House to the meeting.
Right. And that was.
Can I tell you something, Teddy?
Easy.
Yeah. Hey, James. James.
Wait, hold on. What did Easy do?
He went to the White House. He had a large contribution. His name was on a list of people who made contributions. They had no idea that it was Eazy-E. It was Eric Wright. And so as a result of him being given these donations, he was invited to the White House. And Eazy always said that he went because it was $1,500. It cost him $1,500 for $1 million worth of press.
Right.
Wow.
And that's the famous quote. But that's all they said that night. Because that's what he said. But at the same time, you don't end up with a 3-month cough and then die from a 7-year
He was
disease.
known to have bronchitis. I mean,
he had bronchitis.
Right.
He had that all his life.
Right.
Yeah, but it doesn't turn into
That was my friend. That was my friend.
I hear you, Lazy, but let's get to the bottom of this now, because this is crazy. Because I don't want to get. I'm not gonna get no more shots. You're telling me
they gone already.
But this is what I'm saying. You're telling me simply because he went to the White House that they did this to him?
No, it's not just that. It's just all the power that he accumulated.
Really? Hold on, James. Let me bag it up a little bit before you clown me.
I'm not clowning. Go.
All right, look.
But
What happened was, I know. But what happened was, like in November, that's when he had met back up with Ice Cube in November. We was in New York at the tunnel.
Right.
You know what the tunnel is.
Yeah, I got it.
You know, that was rocking the spot.
Yeah.
Him and Cube met back up. He fired Jerry Heller. Jerry Heller never left the office.
Wow.
He had so much heart that he didn't make the nigga leave.
Wow.
And he was playing, Jerry Heller was playing Easy E music.
But Lazy, why would Jerry Heller do that and allegedly do that?
Because he managed Pink Floyd. He did so many great groups. You know what I mean? Like he was managing the whole situation, and for him to get fired, like E didn't want to let him go. I was there. I was a kid at the time. I'm 33 now. Back then I was 17.
So why did he fire him?
He fired him because his money was being mismanaged, which is legitimate. You know what I'm saying? All his money was being mismanaged. And then when he met with Ice Cube, and Ice Cube finally told him the business, like, you can get it like this. So he's seen it.
Right.
And I'm talking about we left LA, went to New York. This was in like November, damn near around Thanksgiving. Like Easy E, he was putting his group back together. He was like, the only group gonna be greater than y'all is NWA.
Yeah. Wow.
And him and Cube was talking that night. I was there. He went back home with a common cough. Nigga had on the Pendleton.
And he was in New York with just the Pendleton on. He didn't have a heavy coat. So as a result of that, he got really sick.
He married his wife. Never got married, but he married his wife on his deathbed.
Was that her?
Whoa.
Was that her doing?
No, that was his.
No, that was Jerry Heller's conniving business.
So he made the girl marry Easy to get the cheese?
Yeah, nigga.
I do know that there was a reunion in the works, but Cube and Dre said they wouldn't do it if Jerry Heller was involved.
Right. So
is that serious enough?
Jerry Heller Easy
to really lazy bro.
November common call. December bronchitis.
Why not just
January
hang out the window like 5 Heartbeats as opposed to
I don't know, man. It don't go like that in life.
But I mean, seriously, that's your true feeling.
It don't go like that in life.
But what about the fact that he did allegedly live a promiscuous lifestyle? You don't think that played into any of that?
I mean, all I know is like his wife was pregnant. The baby ain't got it. She ain't got it. Ain't none of them babies got it.
Now think about that. You heard what he said.
You heard it all.
So when you hear that, what goes through your mind, bro?
They took him out. They definitely took him out because their key part, whereas she married him on his deathbed. Yeah. That legally, you know what I'm saying, gives her access, you know what I'm saying, to whatever he's got. And then if he's on the side, he can get, man. I'm glad he gone. I'm going to tell you like that. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, Jerry Heller gone. Straight like that.
Boy, you know, that's just, you know, it's just, like I say, bro, it's a hurting ass feeling when you hear the state of our society today literally going at each other's neck when it comes down to black men and black women. Because right now, you go on Facebook, it's all a fucking war that's going on between the black man and black woman on relationships. Everybody don't know how to be civilized with each other. You have no clue on why you're not civilized. You think it is just that's God's plan. That's not God's plan. God didn't put you on this planet to be divided like this, ladies and gentlemen. We're supposed to be together in unison together. That's the reason why we had R&B tracks back in the day, together, back in the days, to teach us how to love one another. to unify ourselves in unison through love and caring and sharing. We supposed to pass that whole concept down to our kids, so our kids can feel the same way. If something happened to us and we've had, they can keep the whole concepts going throughout throughout years to come. But we broke that chain because some of us took the goddamn high road to think we're better than the others. Like, for example, the 1960s, we were fighting for civil rights because the Jim Crow era was going down. Black man, black woman. Dr. King, his wife, Coretta Scott, Malcolm X, his wife, Betty Shabazz. All these folks were together in unison trying to make sure that we get equal rights like the Caucasians. Get down into the 70s. They found a way to destroy our unification of black families by taking the jobs out of the neighborhoods where black men were taking care of the home. To give the black woman the chance to get the whole concept of being the new father of the home and the man being the new mother of the home. She gets the education, she gets the job. He gets nothing. And guess what? She's getting what she's getting. She's getting high on the hog, thinking that she's better than her man. Because the white man said, it's okay to be better than your man. It's okay to think that you're a man. It's okay to do the jobs as a man. No, not knowing that you're doing the jobs to destroy yourself. Because it's not, your body's not built to be picking up 200 and 300 pounds. Because you got a womb. You got an open womb. Your body is sacred. But at the same time, you don't know your values. So you're trying to be just like the man now. And it's got to the point where it's getting out of hand for the next generation, and the next generation, and the next generation. And now we're in this shithole where we got a goddamn all-out war on social media, all because of this slick guy, the white man, the evil. And I'm not talking about just no any white man. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that can't stand you all together, that own these big corporations. The one that tell you about you can't play music on your goddamn on social media. Them motherfuckers. I ain't talking Billy Bob Daddy Frank from Arkansas that's calling he's a Ku Klux Klan officer, Ku Klux Klan man or whatever. I'm talking about him. Is that mom, bro?
Pardon, fam. Yeah, pardon for a second.
Okay. But yeah, his mom's calling. Kind of figured that because it's 8 o'clock. But I'm getting ready to wrap this thing up anyway. But like I'm saying, guys, you have to understand that we are in an all-out war against each other for all the wrong reasons. And the thing is, we don't know our history. We don't know why we are where we are because we don't look up things and try to find out why we got where we at today. See, black woman, you're not by yourself. You just want to be by yourself. You think it's cool to be single. It's not cool to be single because you got kids. And you can't raise your kids by yourself. There needs to be a man to be there to help you raise those kids. But we don't understand that. We lost sight of all that. That's why these kids are running wild. This shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Robbing postal people and shit. Robbing the mail lady, mailman. Breaking them cars. Going to folks' houses and stealing this stuff. With no accountability whatsoever. And then somebody walk over and shoot and kill him. Then the mother talk about, my baby ain't never did nothing. He's an A student. Yeah, he's an A student that like to steal. Yeah. But the thing is, we don't seem to understand that though. And I'm saying that to say this. When I hear about artists like Eazy-E, Tupac, Biggie, and many other rap artists that lost their lives over the years, I already knew that was an agenda because they basically put the agenda out in 1991. They had a meeting in Los Angeles about rap music. Because at one particular time, we had rap groups like Public Enemy, X-Clan, Kumo D, Big Daddy Kane, Poor Righteous Teachers, BDP, KRS-One. You had all this going on back in those days. And they were rapping about conscious music, telling us how we should act amongst each other. But we had things like that way before then. We had James Brown, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Telling you how to be proud of being black, how to love yourself. But they came in there and destroyed that. But the thing is, they never want to see us unify with each other because they don't make no money. They don't put no liquid in their pocket. See, the thing is, our ignorance makes them a whole lot of money. And that's the reason why we're in the state that we're in. You got young ladies out here talking about they don't want to go on dates anymore. That, places like, what's that place in, they talk about, Cheesecake Factory. That ain't good enough. I need to go to a $high-dollar restaurant where I can sit here and eat like a damn hog. So you can brag to your female friend, girl, he spent $500-600 on me for dinner. That don't mean shit. Because guess what? Little do y'all know the dollar done crashed a long time ago. So when shit start falling off, all on the hair hats that y'all buying and trying to look good, ladies, they're gonna be falling off your head. You got to start looking like this now. So I'm just saying that you got to understand your history. You got to try to find out why we're in the state that we're in now. All this shit that's going on in the world today, it's a reason for it. In this country anyway, it's a reason for it. And the thing is, we need to bounce back and try to figure out why are we in the state that we're in. Because, it's all type of historical manners that's in the manosphere for you to find out. All you got to do is go on YouTube, just type up anything. Just type up Malcolm X, Dr. King, Kwame Ture, you know what I'm saying, the Black Panther Party, you know what I'm saying, Freedom Riders, Sneaking Core, just type up the history of black folks back in the day. You again understanding why we're in the situation we're in this society today, because this ain't nobody just waking up and just say, you know what, I'm just want to start fucking up shit. No, that's not us. It's bigger than that. I know I'm kind of getting off topic because we're talking about Ruthless Records and Eazy-E, but getting back to Eazy-E. Eazy-E basically is always going to be a legacy in our culture of hip hop because he was considered as the godfather of hip hop. He paved the way for a lot of West Coast rappers. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, he lost his life on the basis of jealousy and envy, just like Tupac and Biggie. And the thing is, they never would like to see us grow and be a unit and have something of our own if they can't get in and be a part of it. That's the reason why I was saying earlier about us unifying together, black men and black women, because other races seem to got it together, and they learn from us. They learn from us how to unify. We're acting like we don't know how to unify anymore. All I'm saying is that we need to get back to unifying each other again. RIP to the Eazy, God rest to all the rappers that we have lost over the years. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, we need to teach our kids about our fallen soldiers, or fallen, artists, and tell them how good they were as far as their talent is concerned. And stop trying to go along with the new generation shit, because that's not us. We gotta show them that we're the boss. They're not the boss. Because nowadays we trying to be friends with our kids. We can't be be friends with our kids. We have to be parents. Plain and simple as that. All right, I guess I can go ahead and get ready to close this podcast out. Shout out to you guys that are watching tonight. You know what I'm saying? Much love, respect. Next week we're gonna do I think we're gonna do Bad Boy. The story of Bad Boy. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? All these names that this nigga call himself nowadays, but his label. We're gonna talk about how he got his label started. And then the week after that, we're gonna do Death Row, and then all the way down to No Limit. And I think the last one I'm gonna do is Swiss Beats. And then we're gonna get back into doing the regular scheduled program about the news and society that we usually do. Because right now we're just doing the music thing. Because we need to literally share talk about our culture, because it seems to be diminishing from us. We need to let our people know how we get down as far as real music is concerned. Because regardless of what you say, you know, cussing and all that old stuff, do the music, that ain't real music. It's our music. It's our way of communicating with each other in our part of the country as black men and women. Because the shit they got now is 20 times worse than we could ever think of. I mean, you got Sexy Red doing her little Pound Town shit, and that's just as ridiculous as it comes. Straight like that. It's really a ridiculous situation. You know, I seen this video for the first time. I aired it on the podcast week after last, just to see what they'll do as far as copyright infringement is concerned. And they didn't say anything. And I find that to be funny. But they'll say something straight out of company by NWA. Because that's the thing. It ain't talking about weirdo shit that they basically trying to push. And don't get me wrong, we had some hardcore music back in the days, but the thing is, the music of back then, it had subliminal messages in the middle with the outlandish lyrics. You just had to listen to it real good. See, now it's just about kill, 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 murder, murder, murder all day long. It ain't got no kind of good subliminal messages in this new generation music. And that's what they want us to listen to. Well, that's what they want the new generation to listen to anyway. But anyway, yeah, we're going to do the Bad Boy podcast, a Bad Boy story on the podcast Sunday. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. 6:30 Central Standard Time, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 West. So, yeah. Much love to you guys for watching tonight. I'm going to ahead and wrap this thing up. Shout out to our real Dark Prince. He had to go take a call because his mom calls in. And much love to his moms, you know what I'm saying? Dark Prince keeps in touch with his mother because, like I tell him, you only have one mom. And, you know, I lost my mom back in 1995. And I tell you, that was a hurt experience that I've ever took in my entire life. It was a mother. You know, I lost my father 4 years later, and I lost many other relatives throughout the years. And the thing is, I tell you, it's a real hard pill to swallow when you lose your mother, the person that basically carried you and brought you in this world. So that's why Brother Dark Prince try to keep really close ties to his mom. Because Brother lost his brother back here a year ago, I think, a year, 2 years ago. So yeah, he's gonna be very family oriented when it comes down to his mom, and I understand that. And you know, that's why I say when he jump off, it's very important. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He lost his and I'm gonna tell y'all another thing before I jump off of here. Shout out to my little cousin, DJ Chopper. You know what I'm saying? He listening, watching tonight, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, bro. He lost one of his homeboys from cancer yesterday morning. I tell you guys, me and my brother Dark Prince, and shout out to my girl Lisa Pham. We created this podcast because we was trying to get the word out to show black in black, brown, yellow, red unity out here, as well as white, to get the word out, to get y'all to understand that ignorance is not always the answer. Intelligence is. And one thing for certain, you can't let nobody get you down or talk shit to you or get you all rattled up in trouble and things of that nature, because life is too short. This young man died yesterday. He literally, 2 weeks ago, I want to say, proposed to his fiance in marriage. And I was so happy for him because I was like, oh, bro, you finna get married? That's what's up. Because I'm going to tell you something. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Even though they try to say, oh, no, that means you're going to get tied down and all. No, it's a beautiful thing when you got a woman at your side looking out for you and you looking out for her. That's a beautiful thing. And he knew that. And that's what happened to the point where he knew that. That's the reason why he proposed to his fiance. And I'm thinking, sometimes we know that our time is up and we try to do as much as we can while he's still on this planet. Because, you know, you used to hear the slogan saying, you're here today, you're going tomorrow. No, you're here today, you're going today. So you have no time for foolishness. All this back and forth talking about, I don't need a man, I don't need a woman bullshit. We need each other, man. Because, you know, like the great Kevin Samuels say, he said, you're going to either die, you're going to either buy a dog and die alone. You don't want to do that. That's a painful situation when you die alone, when you ain't got no family at your side. So the thing is, you got to keep it gutter out here, man. You got to love on each other. That's the way to go. Because this young man literally wasn't even 40 years old, and he died from complications from cancer. And he knew chances are that something probably was going to happen. That's why he proposed to his old lady. So all I've teaching my brother book, you know what I'm saying? And many others that lost loved ones out here, you know, at the beginning of 2024. Because 2024 came here banging for real. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know, Valero was saying it like right there. You know what I'm saying? Life is very serious. We ain't got no time to argue about who's this and who's that, who did this and who did that, because we on a biological clock. And once that clock start ticking, shit, that's it. Ain't no talking about some starting you up and trying to get you back. No, you gone. So you better enjoy your life while you can. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm gonna get off out here. I'm sitting here sounding like a damn preacher. Well, this is the truth though. You know what I'm saying? So let's love to you guys, and you know, Valero, as always, man, it's always a privilege, home team, coming on here. I hope you enjoyed yourself, like many others out here. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up because I gotta get the rolling tomorrow. As y'all can see, I'm in my 18-wheeler. I do my podcast in my truck. You know what I'm saying? But I do it at home. But you know, I take my podcast everywhere I go. Just like when I be DJing, when I usually DJ, I take a show everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. You know. Will you ever do a conspiracy podcast? We're gonna get back to doing that real soon. No lie. We're gonna get back to doing that real soon because that's what we do. We reach out on things and you know, like we did the thing on Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen on the channel, you know, the things that he was talking about, and you know, because he really ended up with that. But the thing was, there's mad as hell with Cat Williams because Cat Williams was telling the truth. And see, this is the year 2024. We gotta start exposing all these motherfuckers. All this fake shit out here, gotta talk about it. Can't be quiet. Because they want you to be quiet. They want you not to say anything that you don't say. They want you to think you see something, that then you don't see something. It's just like, for example, you see somebody get shot on the street. Oh yeah, did you see that? No, I ain't see nothing. That's how they want you to be. No, you got to start banging on these motherfuckers because they literally trying to take over the shit. They trying to take over the world, man. They trying to take over the country. They trying to take over your life. They trying to take over your kids' life. They trying to tell you what to do. They trying to tell your kids what to do. So now you got to start exposing these motherfuckers. Because like I said, a lot of motherfuckers that Cat Williams called out, I didn't like no goddamn way. Just being honest. I'm talking a lot of them motherfuckers. All of them. Because they fake. But anyway. There you go. I'm sorry, damn preacher, man. I'm finna get out of here. Let's see what the girl say. He said, yeah, get views for sure. Oh yeah, I'm going in. Yeah, that's what this show is all. This whole podcast is all about. It's just our opinion for a reason, because we basically talking about. That's what the podcast is about, because we talk about things that we see on a regular that most folks are afraid to talk about, and that's probably why I don't have that many subscriptions. But we're trying to get up to 1,000, and hopefully 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Then we're gonna really go in. You know what I'm saying? And then I might put the cash apps up there, so y'all kind of bless us a little bit. Anyway, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good night, man. I'm going to get off because I go in the morning. Just load so I can get on to Texas, and then from Texas to Mississippi, and then home at last. But anyway, say Lisa. Yeah, I don't. You already know we don't hold back. No, can't do that. You know what I'm saying? T Chaos in the house. What's going on? No, I ain't gonna get it. I'm gonna be good. Shit, you already know. You a meme. Shut up. That's why your name T Chaos, because you just as crazy as I am. I ain't even tell everybody, but it's the truth. Anyway, y'all guys have a good night. I'm finna go and get out here. I done said it about 1,000 times. Your boy Chaos signing out. Deuces. Have a good night. Be safe.
Nor can we let the government of America off, because the government of the United States of America has proved to be the worst enemy of black people. So now when it comes time for justice, this is not spoken out of hatred or out of bitterness, but reparations have to be given to black people, even as Jews receive reparations from the onslaught of Nazi Germany. And now the Japanese are going to receive reparations for what America did by putting them in concentration camps. What's wrong with the children of slaves? We are here poor, ragged, hungry, naked, and out of doors. Reparations is what we want, and everyone that had a part in our destruction will have a part in paying reparations. I'll be right back.